What's going on, ladies and gentlemen of the internet? Welcome everybody. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, evening, morning, night, or wherever you're watching this. We're here today with another reaction. This time it's the TOYBOX by the Stipendium. The TOYBOX, I am not sure what this is in reference to. Now, Poppy Playtime song, I don't know what Poppy Playtime is, to be fair. I do know Oxygen. He was in the comments previously in one of my previous videos, you know, stating how his name is pronounced correctly, but he basically just said, yeah, whether it's Oxygen, O2 Oxygen, whatever, it's not that big of a deal. So it's good to see those two combine again, because the last time they were together, I think it was the Ad Infinitum song. I'm pretty sure that was the one that they were together on last time, or that they worked together on last time, as far as I'm aware. So to me, it's just like, yeah, that song was absolute insanity. Absolutely wild and absolutely crazy. So I'm very much interested to see, you know, how this one plays out, how this one transforms, how this one moves forward, because that duo is a duo. I don't know. That duo is a duo. Yeah, I probably could have thought of better words to say anything, but hey, it do be like that sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. Now, before we start, as always, go support the Stipendium. I'll have the link. I'll have his original video link in the description down below, so you guys can check it out before you watch my reaction to it as well. Give his video a thumbs up and let him down below that you enjoy his video. I was thinking like a specific sentence, but I just let him know that you enjoy his video and his song, the production. Now, with that said, let's hop right in and see what this one is all about and what this one has in store for us today. With that said, let's make sure that we're right at the beginning. We're currently in 1080p. Let's go up to 4K. I like 4K. Do you like 4K? I'm sure you like 4K. Let's get ready to rock and roll.
Smash it! Hit it! Crack it! It's the button all the kids are pressing!
It's the
Stipendium subscribe button! From Playtime Co.
That's a clever way of doing it.
Radical!
That's a clever way of doing it.
You were about to see
Okay.
the most incredible doll ever invented. Her name is Poppy, and she is the first truly intelligent doll.
Oh no. Oh no. I don't like dolls. Oh no.
Come take a tour behind the doors where dreams are made.
Okay.
Where boys and girls around the world can come to play. Where you'll see entertainment, innovation on display. No, you can't escape the fun, imagination runs away.
Aye.
No better place to spend all your days and play pretend. No, you won't be on your own.
Man, the production value of this. Like, did they literally just craft like a box or something? I don't know. But like the production value in this, one thing I do want to mention, I don't like dolls. Not that I've got anything particularly against them. I grew up watching Chucky, the murder doll, when I was like 4. Probably not a good decision in all honesty, but I didn't like dolls back then. And then it's not like I got a fear of them, a irrational fear of them. It's just they're boring to me. Same for toys, which is why you don't really see toys unless they're like collectibles.
No, you can't escape the fun, imagination.
But I like this production. I don't know how they must have built that.
All your days and play pretend.
We'll talk about the production later.
On your own, 'cause you can always make a friend. So on us you can depend. That the fun will never end.
Okay.
We must be
Okay.
pushed to break, but just maybe we could bend. And
Oh no. It can't just be happy-go-lucky, can it? Long before time. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, I like that. One second. I like that rhyming scheme. Oh, I like that rhyming scheme. I mean. Alright, now we got. I should have expected it. I should have expected the TOYBOX, Poppy Playtime. I thought, oh, happy go lucky. Nice, the way it started, happy-go-lucky. Nice, a minute in, yeah. This is classic Stoops, right? This is classic Stoops, where you take something innocent, you take something harmless and you make it harmful. Now, obviously, I think it comes to no surprise that I'm not familiar with puppy playtime, but the thing that comes to my mind immediately is obviously Toy Story, just based on the subject matter and whatnot. But we're diving deeper into the madness. I don't know if they're laughing in the background as well. Okay, he's got this playing the guitar. Of course, of course. Oh no.
A little girl can talk to her. Poppy gives her answers. She is the first doll.
Is that a flute? I think somebody's intentionally playing the flute bad in the background, but I'm not. Let me listen to that again. Sorry.
A little girl can talk to her. Poppy gives her answers.
Yeah, someone is intentionally playing the flute badly in the background. Obviously, the big thing with what do you call them? Not wood instrument, but the big thing with flautists, especially. The flautist players. I mean, it's kind of redundant, I guess. But the big thing with flautists is that you should never hear their breath. In this case, I mean, it's more than just not hearing their breath. It's just the whole thing. It's like it sounds like me playing the flute, like that's how it sounds like.
A little girl can talk to her. Poppy gives her answers.
Which obviously works very well with the whole toy box theme, because the flute is like sort of like the instrument you give to children. You're like, yeah, you wanna play some music? Yeah, just take the flute. Yeah, it's cheap. Yeah, a cheap flute, a cheap wooden flute that barely works anything. Yeah, that's kind of what you give most children.
Actually able to have a conversation with a child. Hard to believe.
It's not that. That's definitely not the instrument making that noise. 100%. Hey, look! It's Arlo. Oh no! Oh no! Man, this production! Okay, sorry, no. We're damn it, I'm gonna be wondering now how you... Has to be a green suit then. Stuart Penn, you mate. This room itself is so cool. This production is so... well.
All of the nation's favorite toys were created. Playtime Co. is now offering factory tools at just $2.99 a person.
Oh, we good.
What time is it?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! He's pulling the robot as... Okay. Pulling out the robot and everything. That's... Oh no! I swear, if I saw that in real life, just like appear out of nowhere, hey, I'm running. Forget about fighting, I'm running. If I saw that, I'm running. I don't care if it's a prank or not. I'm running.
Huggy's long, huggable arms may present the choking hazard.
Ready or not, we'll find you.
Man. This was cool. This was cool. We'll wait until the end, obviously, but
Thank you for watching, and a big Playtime Coast thank you to all of my generous patrons. I couldn't do it without you, I really couldn't. I'd shake your hands, but well, here we are. If you enjoyed the video, then why not check out my playlist of other fun-horrific tunes, and be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and ring that silly little bell. And if you really enjoyed, then why not check out my merchandise store or Patreon?
Alright.
That'd be just swell. Oh no, there go my battery.
well, as he said, just a pair of double A's, and your fun will turn to a nightmare, whatever he said. I'm honestly just more so flabbergasted by production. Like, this must have been a nightmare to set up. Like, this room just by itself must have been a nightmare to just set up. Like, there are so many different shots in here. And it's like, I'm trying to find a specific shot that I saw earlier, like with the wall specifically. But he obviously got the animation part that, you know, you see a lot from Stupendium videos. I believe he does them actually himself, from what someone mentioned in the previous comments before, is that he actually does the animation himself. It might have been actually him that clarified that in one of the comments on one of my reaction to his videos, where I think it was him actually that stated that he does the animation himself a lot of the time. But there are a lot of shots in here that I'm just like, how? I mean, forget this guy. As I said, yo, if I saw this anywhere near me, right? If my door just suddenly opened, right? If this door here just suddenly opened, and you get this Nightmare of Elm Street Arlo lookalike, just walk in, right? Even if like there's a secret camera somewhere, right? Like, oh, it's just a prank, bro. It's just a crap. Now, I'm opening those windows and I'm diving outside. Like, straight up, I'm diving outside. Second floor up, I'm diving outside. I'm like, woohoo! I'm out. I'm out. I ain't dealing with all that. I am out. You can deal with I can deal with the repercussions at the end, but I am not taking that. I'm not taking the risk. The song. Let's talk about the song a little bit, because we've talked about the production quite a lot, and it's just because it gives me such a jolly vibe. That's why it kind of like tricked me, which I can't believe I'm getting tricked at this point. I can't believe I'm getting tricked at this point, because I'm so familiar with the Stupendium. Obviously, we've done so many Stupendium songs where it doesn't feel like I should be getting tricked by things. It feels like I'm so used to his videos, both, you know, his songs as well as the videos themselves, that I should expect there to always be a twist. And just because I wasn't familiar with Poppy Playtime, I thought, okay, this is more so a happy-go-lucky kind of song with maybe some, you know, deeper undertones. But no undertones. No, none of that secret stuff. No undertones. Clearly, this wasn't a happy-go-lucky song. I mean, shoot, if you want to interpret it that way, you can, most certainly. But the way I saw it, yeah, this gave me like, I don't know what the shows were called, but when I was younger, MTV had a lot of like cartoons, not the likes of like Happy Tree Friends or whatnot. Like, those are like, you know, innocent looking ones as well. That's like, oh, I'm so innocent looking, but in reality, no. Reality, that's not what we are. But no, it had some other cartoons on MTV as well back in the day, where it was like, okay, this, you know. Yeah, if you're watching this for like, if you're watching this like a parent came in for like a minute or two, they'll be like, you're watching just some cartoons, right? But if and then they just walk off. But if they actually sat down and watched it, they were like, yo, what are you watching? Oh my goodness, what are they showing? But that's kind of the vibe that I got of this. Now, I must say as well, I was never one of those kids that, I really like the shot here. With like the doll's head coming off, and then like a second later you see his head just turning. I'm pretty sure this is where like a green screen comes on, like here it's a normal suit, and then
Things to say then. Look at these boys.
right here is probably where like they switched like to a green screen, like no, sorry, not a green screen, a green suit, because that arm is twisted. So that way they could have this shot right here. I think that's kind of how they went about it. Again, I wouldn't know. I don't make quality videos, unfortunately. Hurts to say. Hurts to say, but it is the truth. I'm trying to work on quality, but clearly that's not working. Oh, that is a face that. Oh no, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Again, I wonder how they made that box right here. Sing along. I was never into toys. As a kid, I was never into toys. Like I wasn't into cars. I wasn't into toys. I don't have any figures in this. I don't have. Well, I've got one figure. And that's a Legend of Zelda like 8-bit amiibo figure. But that's because that one came with my Switch when I bought it. But I don't collect figures. I didn't like cars growing up. I was into video games, cards, as in like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards. Beyblades. I like Beyblades. I mean, can you consider that a figure? Maybe. If you can, then sure, absolutely. Toys. But I wasn't into toys. Like, I never just sat there and was like, yeah, let's play toys. No. I was into, like, board games. Monopoly, haha. Or other things like Connect 4 or Twister or, pools or darts or, I don't know. But never toys. I don't know. I think I just kind of skipped that phase, unfortunately. One thing I will say as well about the song, about the music, the audio, it is very, very. I mean, obviously, I don't think this comes as much as a surprise, I guess, but it's very, very fitting. The thing about Stipendium is, and I've realized that previously, obviously, but this notion gets reinforced every time I watch a video of his. Like every time I watch one of his more recent videos, because it wasn't so much with the older videos. With the older videos, I mean, like I said, we've done like, I want to say like a good chunk of his videos. Maybe not all of them, but like a good chunk of his videos. I feel like he was a lot more. What's a good way of phrasing this? Varied. Yeah, I guess that's a good way of phrasing it. It was a lot more varied early on when he started, like just testing things, trying out new things here and there. But I think he's really like zoomed in, honed in, based on what I've seen. Now, again, I've not seen all of his recent videos, but based on what I've seen from all of his newer videos per se, it seems like he's really come to realize what he is great at. And obviously that comes naturally, with time. The more you do something, the better you get at it, and the more you know what your strengths and your weaknesses are. And I feel like he's really come to realize what his strengths are and really portray those strengths even more so than usual. Like when I think of this Stipendium, I think of chaos. Like honestly, I think of chaos, right? I think of just I think of just, it comes back to like I think it's a D&D term, actually. I don't play D&D either. But I mentioned this thing recently, and someone that did play D&D was like, are you trying to make a D&D class or something? I'm like, no. But like when I think of Stipendium, I think of a chaotic neutral, really. That's kind of like my thoughts whenever I think of like just him, his channel, his videos, his music. Whenever I think of that, I just think chaotic neutral. Again, this doesn't apply to all of his songs because obviously, as I said, there are previous ones like the underwater one. I think it was called the Subnautica one. I think it was. I'm not sure whether I've got the right game or not. But like that was more so a message to humanity. More so an appeal, I guess you could say. Then you've obviously had songs that were about capitalism, socialism, so on and so forth. But or more so like political aspects, I guess, of the economy. But I think recently, from what I've seen, it's been a lot more chaotic. I think it's been a lot more chaotic in a good sense, because chaotic can obviously be a bad thing as well. But I think it's been a positive chaotic vibe that I've gotten from him. But that's just my thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, very much enjoyed this one. The toy box, the theme, I liked it. Even though, again, personally doesn't appeal to me as much because I don't like toys that much. I don't like toys that much. I know, shoot me. And I have no idea what Poppy Playtime is, if I'm being completely honest. But it did give me a Toy Story vibe. I think these cars here are from... Is the movie just called Cars or something? I think it's called Cars. Yeah, I think that the monster trucks here are just from Cars or something. Again, I've got no clue when it comes to cars at all, trucks or anything, any sort of vehicle. As long as it drives from A to B, I'm satisfied. It doesn't need to look good, it just needs to get me from somewhere. A horse and a cart, you know, that's good enough for me, the way I see it. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, I will see all of you in the next one, everyone. Until then, have a nice day. As always, peace out and